So my name is Chris, and I'm gonna give you a little story of why I follow Christ. I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. Had loving parents. Throughout my years, I didn't know Christ, I didn't know God, I just knew of Him. In my teenage years, I started getting involved in gangs and really fighting a drug addiction. It ended up coming to Indiana, tried to get away, but really, I just engulfed in more crime. In 2020, I ended up with 20 years in the Department of Corrections for dealing methamphetamines. At that point, I knew I had to change everything. I just didn't know, I had no idea how to do it. And then I started reflecting on, this is only one drug transaction that I did. I've done thousands, you know. I'm like, I can't handle this. Like, God, and I came to God and I was like, God, I just got on my knees and I just reached out to Him and He listened, man. He freaking, the transformation, I'm a leader now for Christ. I'm one of His disciples now, truly, in my heart. The prison that I was at, I was in general population. I'm like, where are all these people that follow God? You know? Finally, I started getting introduced to the Kairos brothers. The local I-Town church started getting involved, and I was like, oh, here they are, you know? And it was so cool that seeing them come on the unit where we're in cells. And I seen people look at the bond that I had with this I-Town church pastor. It was like, oh, okay, this guy is supposed to be this tough guy, gang man. And it felt good because I'm a new man of Christ. I'm not anything to do with the gang affiliation of any sort, you know? Even stating that right now on camera, I don't care anymore. I got Christ, you know? I'm not afraid of any kind of earthly gang at all, you know? Over the summer, I was up for a modification, go see the judge, see if they're gonna get that early release. And the bottom line is that because I follow Christ, I didn't have the outdate of 2038. I actually had an outdate of 2024, which is I ended up serving 5 years off my 20-year sentence. Prison pastor hooked me up with a church called Life Church. It's probably the best thing that ever happened, you know what I mean? Like, so I was afraid of getting out and, oh man, how am I gonna follow Christ? Or who am I gonna direct it to? Man, the Life Church was there to pick me up from the DOC bus, like when I was released. I mean, it was a great feeling. The warmth, it was just great, you know what I mean? You know, for many years, I always thought that people that, the church people, whatnot, they look down on people that've been in prison. Until I started studying the Word of God, I didn't realize that the majority of the people in the Bible have been to prison, and I could relate, and they're not a waste. This is not a waste. I'm not a waste anymore, you know? I was, but now I'm not a waste anymore. And I'm doing everything I can to press the message of the gospel. This ain't even 0.00.1% of the things I'm gonna do with the gospel, and it's only to glorify Christ. My name's Chris, and because of I follow Christ, I am a new man.